What's going on, guys? Gomer's here. I know a lot of people say, Gomer, in the first 30 seconds you just complain about stuff. I do, but it's warranted, like today, right? I don't get why this is a thing. So I love dogs. I love people who have dogs, typically. Not all of them. But anyway, if you have a dog, why can't you pick up after it? I'm going out this morning. Mind you, it's about 80 degrees and humid right now in Minneapolis. So if I take the wrong step and there's something in the grass there, now I've got a size 13 waffle stamp from toe to heel. Just pick up after your dog, man. Not that difficult. Bags are nearly free. Most parks have them. Very annoying. Whatever. Very exciting today. We have Babe Ruth. We have Babe Ruth collection coming. We have the announcement of the brand new feature program, including some big reveals and a ton of stuff to go over, talking about tips, the whole nine. As always, leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and let's go ahead and get into this one. Starting off, future of the franchise. Future stars are here, baby, and we have three pretty big reveals. We have Gunnar Henderson for the Baltimore Orioles there, as you guys can see. Shortstop, you'll see a couple key positions. We're going to get a ton of shortstops, so whoever you have there probably won't be there much longer. And then we're also going to have Brian Bello for the Boston Red Sox, and then Oswald Peraza for the New York Yankees. So two shortstops right there. And then, of course, we have the Blue Jays and Rays, who are yet to be revealed. No doubt they're going to be absolute certified bangers. Something to remember, we typically never see relief pitchers, as I made the blunder one time talking about it in a video, and someone informed me that prospects are never really a relief pitcher. Some starters are probably projected to be relievers, but everyone is baseline a starter when they're drafted. 9 times out of 10, very rare otherwise. So don't expect that you're going to get a bullpen full, stuffed to the brim like me after the sushi buffet. Good Lord, I was having a hard time walking out. My belt had to be... I had to take my belt off damn near. It was tough, but it was good sushi, so it was worth it. Very interesting, and key the fact that it says future of the franchise. It doesn't just say future stars. So somebody pointed out, somebody tweeted it to me, shout out to you, likely referring to legend of the franchise, face of the franchise, future of the franchise. That would be the next progression, obviously, right there. So maybe that's going to be another featured program down the road. Again, this is going to be very Team Affinity-esque. The big thing, how will this be structured, right? We have the first featured program, which was essentially Team Affinity 1, that we started off MLB 22 with, but the difference between Team Affinity and featured program was that you only got to choose 12 out of the possible 30 cards. 6 were non-sellable, and 6 were choice packs that you could sell. Now, I don't want to get you disappointed here, but I wouldn't imagine that you're going to be able to pick all 30. Don't come in with that expectation and then be left in tears, right? It sounds grim, but if you have pessimistic thoughts, it's hard to get fucking burned. It's hard to get disappointed, right? So expect little, get more. I always think about it with Target. You know, their tagline is what? Expect more, pay less. I always call it pay more, expect less from Target. But, potato here kind of fits in with MLB The Show. But I'm excited for Team Affinity featured program, face of the future of the franchise. Damn it. Good Lord, try to say the right verbiage here. But again, even if you can only pick 12 out of the 30, think about it, man. These cards went for nothing. Like, who really cares in the end of it? It does cost something. I care. I do. But I would care more if they went for 40K. They won't. They're not going to go for too much, even though they're 90 overalls, because it's going to be a month-long program. There's going to be a ton of stuff to get it. A lot of people are going to be grinding ball player, getting there exorbitantly quickly. And again, March to October, preload your XP is going to be a great way to get started on that. And yeah, so again, flipping back to it here, go ahead and let me know what you guys think as far as who you guys want to get future star cards for your team. Don't expect like the #1 prospect. That's probably not going to happen. Those cards are usually going to be reserved for maybe a different program boss throughout the year, or a headliner, which we're going to have another 95 overall future stars actually in the headliner tomorrow to kick off the brand new card series this year. And then Babe Ruth was the also big thing. I mean, Does it say Babe Ruth? No, but let's use some context clues here. Let's use a second-grade education. Who is that thick? I don't know, Lefty, is it D. Gordon? Tough to say with that kind of body type. Not body shaming, I'm just, pointing out the obvious here. We've got a thick fellow with approximately 2 to 3 C's here. And it's also Yankee colors. You can, if you really want to stretch it out, there's blue in the stadium. The Yankees do have blue in their stadium. It has to be Babe Ruth. But it is pretty obvious here. I will be willing to bet the YouTube channel on this being Babe Ruth right here. So you can clip this if you want. If anybody wants this channel here. If it somehow ends up being somebody else, we'll go ahead and pay you up. But Babe Ruth should be coming in the Takashi Okazaki series collection tomorrow. And it says collect all of them. Now, this is going to piss some people off. This is expected, as far as I'm concerned. I saw somebody made a TikTok of my video the other day regarding how many I think you're going to need for every collection. I said all Takashi. And oh my god, what do you mean you're going to need all the anime cards? Oh, that sounds blasphemous. You have a couple screws loose there? Well, there's 8 cards. It's not that hard to imagine you'd need 8. And to be fair, a lot of these cards went for nothing the majority of the year. You could have picked all these up for about 10k. Obviously, if you didn't, such as myself, it's a little bit more difficult because these are now going for 30. You get 1 for free from the holiday program here, which is not easy to get. That's a lot of XP to obtain of. But again, don't think of this as, I don't get him day one. I'm never going to get this Babe Ruth. Nor do I think it's going to be a 99 overall Babe Ruth. Again, think about it. In the grand scheme of things, this Takashi collection, there's 197, 194, a 93, and 588s. Does that seem like they're going to drop the Babe Ruth of the year right here? If he answered yes, go back to school. Probably not time for MLB The Show quite yet. I would say like a 97 overall Babe Ruth makes a ton of sense here that we're going to go ahead and get. I think he's going to be good. I think he's going to be one of the best cards of the game. I just don't think it's going to be one of the best cards of the game come October, come December, where the game is pretty much by the wayside at that point. So I'm looking forward to it. Yes, it's going to be a decent amount here, but again, if you were thinking ahead of time, that was like, I don't know, pick up 3 for 10k, 1 for free here, or 4 if you didn't get the digital deluxe version. Played Hoffman for the event. That's a great way to earn 30k right there, which you might think this event's going to be super sweaty. And it might be. You only have a day left to finish it off, 6-inning games on quick counts. But then again, there's probably a bunch of people who are just going to quit out after you score 1 run. So we're going to be doing this on stream today, twitch.tv/GomesDaLegend. Also going to be talking about some approaches to go ahead and factor in with these new content drop. We have a ton of stuff coming. There's also the big collection, which we didn't even mention. But I would imagine that's all but confirmed then. You're going to need that Babe Ruth as a voucher for that big collection, but one you won't need to do. That's the key thing. That's how it worked all last year. There was 1 voucher that you could skip out on, so if you want to skip out on cover athletes, great. You want to skip out on Takashi, great. That significantly reduces the price. So we're going to have to see. They haven't revealed any teasers to this point of who it's going to be, but I'm very excited. Like I said, I think Team Affinity Future Stars is going to really bring a nice breath of fresh air into this game, right? I know some people have a bit of a hard time swallowing that. I've never even heard of these guys. Personally, I like that. I would probably not know who Edward Cabrera was had it not been for the dominance, the PTSD that we all suffered through MLB 21. So I think it's a great way to get, those new names on the horizon in your mind. So I think it's great for growing the game, which if you like baseball, shouldn't that be kind of the point, right? So that's what we have to look forward to. Again, we have the Takashi collection for Babe Ruth coming tomorrow. Then the big program is coming on Friday. That, again, I will not be here for, but we'll have a big ranking come Sunday. A little late, a little tardy. But as I always like to say, as long as they come eventually, you'll be alright. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Let me know if you guys are going to go after that big Babe Ruth program there. And hope you guys have a great rest of the day. New rank seasons tonight. New video coming soon.